A thread by Carlos Osuita. For heaven or hell God, real men love nasty women and are not chicken. I couldn't have asked for a better person to represent Donald Trump's opponents. You are perfect. Your pinned tweet is perfect. Real men love nasty women and are not chicken. Heaven or hell God, replying to Joe Biden. Joe, please start talking to the Joint Chiefs of Staff. They are going to have to remove Trump after November 3rd and before January 21, 2021, or you will never be inaugurated. Talk to Barack. You have to plan for a coup ever after your victory. Have him speak with them yesterday. Retweet. Hashtag Donnie bin Laden. American terrorist, anything to win. Same. Carlos responds. The Joint Chiefs of Staff are not in the military chain of command. Obama may as well ask the employees of a Pizza Hut to plan a coup. From jcs.mil, the Joint Chiefs of Staff have no executive authority to command combatant forces. Here's how the armed forces work. Each branch of service has a secretary responsible for manpower, personnel, reserve affairs, installations, environmental issues, weapons systems and equipment acquisition, communications, and financial management. The combat arms are commanded by unified combatant commanders. The U.S. Armed Forces are divided into 11 unified combatant commands. 6 are geographic and 5 are functional. From defense.gov combatant commands. The geographic combatant commands. You know what makes you more perfect than perfect? You called on Obama to ask the Joint Chiefs of Staff to draw up a plan, and he made the same mistake when he was running for president. February 26th, 2008, from Obama, quote, "As soon as I take office, I will call in the Joint Chiefs of Staff. We will initiate a phased withdrawal. We will be as careful getting out as we were careless getting in." And PolitiFact, too, didn't know. Nobody knows how anything works. From PolitiFact.com, PolitiFact. Obama sticks to his Iraq plan, and leftists have the unmitigated gall to criticize others for being ignorant. The Democratic president didn't have a basic knowledge of government when he ran. He got all his ideas from TV and movies. Trump knew how everything worked by the time he was 30 years old. When you're smart enough, it's absolutely possible to learn everything. The more you learn, the faster you learn. Learning actually changes the physical structure of your brain. You create more neural connections. Getting COVID-19 was fascinating for Trump. I'd bet my house that he asked hundreds of questions. He's natively curious, as you can see from even one round table. So we have an ignorant jackass of a former president who is still revered by ignorant jackasses. We'll never have a coup here under any circumstances. Former military are disloyal, but the current crop are not leftist fanatics. But do you know how easy it is to foil a coup? Look up the Battle of Kirkuk. The Kurds took Kirkuk for the oil, taking advantage of the disruption caused by the Islamic State. The Kurds spent 3 years fortifying the city to repel any Iraqi attempts to retake it. After years of fruitless negotiations, the Iraqis gave the Kurds an ultimatum, which the Kurds ignored. On October 15th, 2017, the Iraqis advanced, and the Kurds all ran out of the city. The Iraqis retook Kirkuk in 1 day without firing a shot, and the Kurds couldn't explain what had happened. I'll tell you what happened. The Iraqis asked the Saudis for help. In Syria, the Russians kept bombing the Iranians and Hezbollah. The Iranians and Hezbollah fired on each other, killing hundreds. See, the Saudis can hack into any military communication systems and give bogus orders or take control of weapons systems. Bombs can be made to drop, missiles can be made to fire. This is what the Saudis can do and have done. Link in the thread, Russian anti-aircraft gun fail. Let's see how long it is. Minute 13. Check it out. It's in the thread. I've done a lot of research into cyber warfare, which is as important as kinetic warfare. When you hack into the enemy's communication system, you can use real-time translation in the person's voice. So people listening think they're talking to the real person. A coup would be foiled on the same day. All you have to do is make the putschists fire on each other. Problem solved. Nobody knows this, except for Trump, Pence, certain elements of the armed forces, and me. And now you.
I will be the greatest president that God ever created.